All right, just a quick one today. Day 12. Today's the first time I've actually had to check the days. I've been tracking them so closely lately, and it was quite bizarre. I just couldn't remember whether this was day 10, day 11, or day 12. I think that's because I'm now in such a routine. It's Groundhog Day. So, but 20 days to go. Ooh. All right, we're almost down into the teens. Outstanding. Yesterday we went and saw the nutritionist, and that was a really great meeting, although certainly not a cheap meeting at $240 combined. His basic advice was that we were doing very, very well, and he was very pleased with the way we were going about our consumption before the surgery, and he did some explanations on the surgery where we kind of knew most of it because we'd already been doing our research, but there was a couple of bits and pieces in there that he was able to tell us that I wasn't aware of. I think it was more of a reinforcement for me and a clarity, which I thought was good. One thing he did say, because I know we sort of regaled the tales of our last week and a half or so to him. He seemed to look or feel a bit sorry for us, and he looked at me and he said, you know, if you want to, you can substitute the shake at night for a piece of chicken, or a small portion of beef. To which I responded, no. And the reason for that, I said to him, was because tomorrow night it'll be a small piece of chicken, then it'll be a medium piece of chicken, then it'll be a large piece of chicken, then it'll be Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I can't go down that path. And Michelle agreed wholeheartedly. We have our rules. We're black and white. We're set in rules, and we're running them to the letter throughout this particular program. I think that's important. If we start to compromise and we start to do things that are not quite what the program has laid out, then it's one of those things that's just going to end up in absolute disaster. And I pictured myself on the weekend sitting there with a big packet of chips and popcorn and an ice cream going, it's just this once, so I'm not doing that. I can't. I have to stay the course, maintain the focus, otherwise it's just all going to fall apart. I liken this to when I gave up smoking. To this day, I gave up smoking 14 years ago. I know that if I have one puff of one cigarette, I'll be a pack a day smoker tomorrow. It is without a doubt in my mind that would happen, and I can't. Whilst I still have a stomach that has the capacity to take on a large Big Mac meal with a chocolate shake, I am not going to be going anywhere near what I'm not supposed to be. So we've been creative with our vegetables. We're going to stay creative with our vegetables, and we've had our ups and downs, and you know what? I'm hungry all the time, but I'm used to it. So that's just the way it's going to have to be. Anyway, short and sharp. I will touch base over the weekend, and stay tuned for Sunday's weigh-in. I'm feeling pretty good and pretty loose in some of my clothing, so I think it's going to be a big one. Okay, bye.